Hello, City Council members of Columbia, South Carolina. I am here to introduce to you my proposal of why we need a new family and recreational built in the rural community area where children and adolescents can benefit and develop instead of having to drive to the city. I would like for you to consider Moart Inc.'s Family and Recreational Center and what it has to offer the community, especially in the low minority areas. I believe that this community family recreation center will provide an appropriate professional top-of-the-line milieu for all ages. Building my center is and will be very efficient and important in every life stages of children while providing adequate care. While we do have many great family recreational centers in Columbia, building my center in the low-income and rural areas of Columbia will not only enhance the lives of our family that live in those areas, but also keep our children who are at risk from crime. The first room will be called the infant room. Here, there will be professional trained staff on hand and which will provide a high quality milieu that will be enriching, sterile, and safe. There will be an area where mothers will be able to change diapers. This area will be cleaned consistently for health reasons and will supply great education and information for the first-time mothers and or mothers who have more than one child. The first class will have activities that will teach mothers how to interact with their children through physical and cognitive and social and emotional development, such as holding a rabbit, trying to take it from the infant, playing games like peekaboo, making funny faces, which will also promote social, emotional, cognitive, and physical development. This builds the family or parental bond that every infant needs during this development. Remember that the more your baby laughs, the less they will be crying. The second class will teach parents on safe-proofing their home and understand the complete development of their child. This class will introduce the 8 stages of social emotional development of Erik Erikson. These include trust versus mistrust, anatomy versus shame, initiative versus guilt, industry versus inferiority, identity versus identity diffusion, intimacy versus isolation, general relativity versus self-absorption, and integrity versus despair. This will also involve complete monitoring of their newborn as they crawl around on the floor. Their minds will be engaged as they move around and learn about the new milieu around them. They will also be instructed to give age-appropriate toys and furniture. These toys will be and should be bright colored and soft edge while their minds will be greatly engaged. Such toys like Baby Einstein Octoplush can be purchased at Amazon. Also in this class, classical music will be demonstrated as a soother in the milieu, and it can be purchased at Amazon.com. One of the items in the room I feel that theory and research would suggest as a priority would be a crib. Comfortable cribs are very important when bringing home a new infant. I think special and comfortable cribs are important to have in this room. They can also be purchased at Amazon.com. In this class, the activities will be a little more advanced for this stage of development. This room will be filled with bright colors and very interactive. With areas to play and to develop, they will learn and use their problem-solving skills and enhance their communication development. Activities will also include finger painting, sensory centers, and age-appropriate books. This age is where toddlers love to explore everything. The theory that is used in this room is more so of a cognitive theory, which is by using instruments, using monitor skills, and following objects that are moving from one place to another through visual displacement. Here, educating parents and toddlers on their motor skills and the importance of the development is crucial. The second class will be a class that represents information to parents on potty training their new toddlers and taking naps. Toys for taking nap time would be included Glow Run by Fisher-Price. This will also demonstrate how physically and cognitively based upon timing. This may take only a moment, some months, or even years, but you have to catch them when they are ready. But if the signals are missed, it can set them back. Boys are slightly behind girls when it comes to potty training. The most important item in this room would be the potties themselves. It is crucial to have potties in the room for toddlers to experience and practice the need to go potty. The emotions of knowing what to do and when to have the urge to go to potty and pulling their clothes up and down is key when potty training. Even though there are physical and mental development factors that are involved, motivation is also key. This shows independence and imitation of correct bathroom habits. Potty buddies will also be next to the potty to encourage them to go. One stuffed teddy bear will be assigned with each child to give a sense of comfort. These potties can be purchased at Amazon.com. This room is to enhance the learning and differentiate make-believe from real. This room will have activities where they will bring objects to class that are real and make-believe. And we will have a discussion about the two. This will also enhance the theory of cognitive development because they are constantly learning what is real and what is make-believe. Also, there is a great need for parental involvement beginning at this stage. The importance of a parent intervention program when children are very young by showing the gains and children IQs from the effects of parental intervention programs were highest when children were 1 or 2 years of age, while the effects were weak if children were as old as 5 years. The second class will consist of learning to speak, writing, reading, and number recognition. This class is solely focused on enhancing the development of their problem-solving and learning skills that will prepare them for preschool, kindergarten, and even first grade. This will address family and parenting involvement even more. Education and incorporating culture in the mix. This will also teach them to work on their socio-emotional development. The item that is more important in this class would be the age-appropriate materials or books. Parents will be encouraged to sit and read with their child to express through their body language and character voices the importance of reading. Here, You can buy these books also from Amazon.com. This classroom will teach the middle late childhood room. This classroom will teach the children about the solar system and all the living creatures in it. Here, nutrition and physical education will be stressed in making good choices. This is the focus on cognitive physicality and how they will interact with one another. They will do fun exercises and focus on health and well-being, education, culture, and getting family involved with health choices. This room will be more focused on the lessons that they're learning in school. Homework assistance will be in place. They will continue to work on social emotional skills and learn to interact with their peers on more of a personal level. They will also work on the industry versus inferiority, which instills their development of the sense of self-worth through their mates of their peers. The scale is very important item to demonstrate a healthy weight. It will teach children how to weigh themselves each week and how to correctly weigh themselves. This will teach them that their weight does fluctuate throughout the week. You can also purchase this item at Amazon.com. Lastly but not least, we have the adolescent room. This class will be consisted of physical education, which will help adolescents stay physically, emotionally, and mentally healthy. Staying active will be stress, and it will be something they will be doing for the rest of their lives. This will also consist of education and information and staying healthy and making healthy choices. A professional staff will set a tone and set a positive example for youth and those around them. They will deal with much identity versus identity diffusion. Next, they will look for intimacy versus isolation with those around them, which will lead into their adult life. Much of this attention has focused on the efficiency of such programs in promoting cognitive, physical, and social capabilities, although empirical inquiry into the efficiency of youth sport-related activities has sustained widely held perceptions of their value in promoting positive outcomes. Questions remain as to whether of these benefits has associated demographic boundaries. Next class we'll be talking about realistic goals and accomplishing their dreams. They will be educated and supported in taking the right steps and getting their goals on the right path. This will promote self-esteem and enhance their physical, cognitive, and social development when they meet a milestone about entering college. Setting these goals will give a healthy lifestyle through their life, important and student in first aid and saying no to drugs and alcohol. These skills will do unto others as they will have others do unto them and make healthy choices. Higher education materials will also support their dreams and will be the most important for this class. Having higher education materials available will give a